I'm Dave Carvajal. This is Thunder, Wisdom, and Insights with some of my favorite leaders on the planet.
So, I've had challenges in a bunch of different companies. I always call the biggest challenges the Super Bowl challenges, because literally I had to keep, a couple companies this happened, I had to keep the site up during the Super Bowl when, they would advertise our company in the Super Bowl, and literally we would have Super Bowl traffic coming to our website. And so those are really hard challenges, because you can manage scale and growth at a steady level, but when you get these incredible spikes of traffic, and that's when it becomes a challenge, and that's usually when your systems break down, because it's hard to test for, and it's hard to anticipate, and so I had that a couple of times, and we had to plan for months ahead of time. One was at TheLadders, where we did a commercial, and we were able to keep the site up, and Taco Bell was down for like 6 days, and the other one was Buddy Media, where we had huge spikes because we had brand advertisers advertising on Super Bowl go to our Facebook page, and we were hosting the page. And so those are the challenges. So I call those the Super Bowl challenges, and they've happened a bunch of times. But in the long run, I'll tell you that in terms of scale and growth, again and again, the challenge has always been more on the people side. If you hire really, really good technologists who know architecture and know how to build things correctly, and you challenge them, and you make sure that they build it correctly, the technology is like math. And so if you do the math and this is where we are, this is where we need to be, and this is the scale we're going to hit, you can usually solve the problem. But people are not math, and so handling the growth of people and managing everything that goes on when your company is doubling in size, at price sign, we're doubling every month. So just handling that growth and hiring people who can manage, maybe one person now, maybe 10 people within 3 months, and then becoming a VP, in a year. And so you got to really, really get the right people in the right position. And that's more of a challenge overall, I think. And that's the biggest challenge in technology in general, where technology managers are hard to find. Really good technology managers are hard to find. So that's probably been more of a challenge on the scaling side than the technology itself.